Hello and welcome. This is Carlos Bostria from Corvus Belli HQ, and I love to be here with you guys in Las Vegas. Unfortunately, I'm not really in Las Vegas. I'm just in a silly garage making a video. But hey, I was there last year and it was incredible for me, okay? So the best way to provide some beautiful info and previews for the Las Vegas event was to make a video, okay? And was to send digitally some files, okay, to you, so your traveler can be proud of his event, okay? By the way, have some tacos in Tacos Pastor down the road. Is the most delicious thing I ever had, okay? So, yeah. This is Corvus Belli supporting a satellite tournament in Las Vegas, and that's the way we do it, okay? We have some lovely previews and some lovely information. We have your questions also, so thank you for providing them. And we are going to begin this little video insight for you, so get ready because this is going to be awesome! So, 2019 has just begun and we have a lot of things to say, a lot of things to communicate. Corvus Belli right now is working as hard as a Spaniard can work, which is, to an American, is not so hard, you know. But we have lots of stuff in our chamber, in our secret department, which is currently in development, but it's going to be awesome, believe me. So let's take a look at the 2019 schedule. Okay, that blue N at the beginning of the schedule means the Invincible Army, which maybe you already have the miniatures, okay, but you know it was planned to be released at the beginning of the year. Now we are working very hard in being able to deliver. Attention here, Corvus Belli is going to deliver 5 totally super new and super improved armies for 2019, okay? This could mean old army that has been totally redesigned, okay? Or a totally new army, or a totally brand new unexpected army, okay? Many of those things will happen, okay? Make your rumors and your bets about which armies are these going to be, but some of them are pretty obvious, and some of them you won't then see them coming. It was totally going to hit you in your face, okay? Just like what happened with Beir and Drus back in the ending of 2017, that someday unlock a new army, suddenly unexpectedly. That will happen again in 2019, okay? So, boom, 5 armies, okay, maybe even more. So, apart from that, I would like to communicate that the structure of the year, which is a bit similar to the structure of 2018, okay, get ready because for Adepticon, we are planning a big operation, fingers crossed, in order to make it happen properly, okay, but we are planning to make a big plot twist for Infinity, something incredible that is going to change the fluff and make the whole timeline evolve, okay? And also bringing a lovely box with lovely miniatures. It's still a secret. We are waiting to drop the bomb in the appropriate moment, but we are working on it, okay, right now. And a book, okay, another book. A book that will end the trilogy that began with Uprising, then Third Offensive, and then the final book for that kind of whole evolution of the timeline of Infinity, okay? And that book is obviously what unlocks the 5 new armies. That is just the operation for the first third of the year, okay? Then, of course, during 2019, we will focus on making the most incredible bomb of energy to be exploding at Gen Con in August, which is kind of what we have been doing the last years, okay? And that requires all from us, okay? And we will make it. We are ready for that. It's going to take a lot of work because it has to be super awesome, but we have already made some decisions that I think are pretty nice. And then from the last third of the year, the super secret project, the super secret bomb, that is going to require so much from us. It's going to be so much work, but we think we believe in that project. We think it's going to be awesome, and we like to keep that being a super mystery until the right moment. So yeah, 3 big bombs during the year. Expect a bit like that to be Corvus Belli, apart from the monthly releases, which are lovely. Talking about monthly releases, let's talk about the February news, because during mid-February, maybe some of you are watching this video right in mid-February, these miniatures are going to arrive to your local store or you can buy it online, or through the Corvus Belli online store, which is so cool. Okay, first of all, Kawarichi. Okay, Kawarichi. I have here right here. It's a coincidence totally. The Kawarichi, the red turban from the Red Veil battle pack, which is a lovely box. Okay, now we are releasing the SWC box full of Kawarichis. Okay, and if you look at them, you will notice that they have some pretty new weaponry. Okay. What does this mean? If you can read among the lines, okay, you will notice that this means that Ramata's force is obviously coming, and this is the way the Kawarichis are going to be in Ramata's force. They will be able to assemble fire teams, and they will obviously can make a fire team with Tariq Mansouri, which is not a big deal because Tariq Mansouri can do everything that he wants in Ramata's force. You will see that in the future, okay. Echo Bravo, the first miniature of the Echo Bravo for the Varuna Immediate Reaction Division, okay, for that Super Pano army that is being tough and popular. I think that everybody likes Varuna. I think their look. I just seen the Varuna tray just seconds ago with all the new Varuna miniatures. That looks lovely. I mean, it's a great moment to begin that army, in my opinion, okay, if you like Pano. If you're into Pano, you know. The Echo Bravo comes with the Wild Parrot next to him, one of those crazy things that works as a perimeter weapon, okay? The Wild Parrot, yeah. We have Crazy Koalas, Mad Traps, Wild Parrots, what else? Fast Pandas. We have plenty of tiny creatures, silhouette, whatever. Okay, next, Dao Jing operative unit from the Yuqing Invincibles. Yuqing Invincibles are here, and during this year they're going to have awesome releases, so you will get sick of seeing those orange armors everywhere, okay, during all the tournaments and all the monthly releases, and you will see Invincibles are here. What we have here is the hacker option with boarding shotgun of the Dao Jing, lovely miniature. Female armor design with blue in the hair color scheme. I'm totally against blue in Yuqing color schemes because it smells like Pano, you know. We have Raul Spector, the mercenary character for the Tunguska Jurisdictional Command. A Nomad release, okay, but he's not wearing red. Why? Because he's a mercenary, okay. And finally, Jadu Troopers SWC box, so you can make lovely fire teams of the Jadus for Aleph, for the operation subsection of Aleph. They look lovely, they perform lovely, and they are one of the most powerful sectoral armies ever released from Corvus Belli, because you know that you can make some nasty things with these miniatures in that nasty Aleph sectoral army. So Nomads, you have the greatest enemy possible going to you, okay, going towards you, charging against you. But, well, operations is not so much about charging, that is more the steel phalanx. Operations is just to sit on a tower and shoot. So this has been the February releases. Check them out and be ready for what is coming during the year. So what does the immediate future has for us Infinity fans, okay, regarding miniatures, okay, regarding monthly releases, okay, let's show some previews. Zulu Cobra for Varuna Immediate Reaction Division, that lovely Pano sectorial, yeah, another Zulu Cobra, but this is a female Zulu Cobra, and this Zulu Cobra, sorry, I'm pronouncing in a very Spanish way, female Zulu Cobra, this is the hacker loadout, very important because this is specialist, okay. So Zulu Cobra, coming to you for March, I guess, or maybe April, I don't know. Moving on, for the Invincible Army, another orange armor. This time is the Haida with a sniper rifle, which is the one that has multi-spectral visor level 2. Sniper rifle, okay, very useful, very flexible unit, okay. For which army? I guess all the armies can benefit from this one. Box of Brawlers, yes, Box of Brawlers. Many people was asking about this. Brawlers who can go with Beirang, with JSA, with Ikari, with many armies, okay. SWC box of Brawlers, finally, 2 male, 2 female, lovely box, okay, with all the weaponry, nice, okay, what else, for Tunguska Jurisdictional Command, yeah, Perseus, okay, Perseus, I don't know how to pronounce, the Rogue Myrmidon, okay, look at that, it's a Myrmidon, but it's from the Nomads, okay, you will recognize certain features of design from Nomads and also from Aleph. By the way, it's like the first Myrmidon made in 3D. So we were talking about piecing away from Nomad. Well, you have a totally N3 Myrmidon, and they do not. So troll them, absolutely maximum trolling. Okay, yeah, Tunguska Nomads. Congratulations to you. Okay, now you have a Myrmidon. And finally, for the TAC, for the Russian army, okay, SWC box of Frontovics. Yes, Frontovics, you already have one from the Beyond Call from box. Now you have the box of 4 with all the loadouts, and they're all manly and Russian and tough as nails. Lovely box. I love these guys. They look they look like soldiers, real soldiers. Okay, this has been some of the previews that I have for you, and now let's go with your Q&A. Okay, Las Vegas Open Q&A. Thanks, Joe Travelli, for providing me the questions of the American fans, okay, that are playing and are having fun right now in Las Vegas. Okay, let's provide some answers to their questions, okay. So, quickly, let's go. First question, will Corvus Belli develop games in other scales, 10mm, 15mm, like they did in the past with the Roman range? There is always this dream of making an epic scale of Infinity in 15mm, which will be easy, big marks here, easy because we have already a huge asset of all the 3D models, okay, of Infinity. So it's just printing, yeah, no, it's not so easy. But it's a dream that we have, especially Fernando, the CEO of the company, the Lord Commander of Corvus Belli, is pretty much into that, okay? Not happening in 2018, absolutely. Does the scale of Infinity stay the same at roughly 10, 20 models aside in future planning? Yes. I mean, that's the skirmish scale game that we are dealing with. We are not going to change it. In fact, it changed a little bit from N2 to N3, but it came out naturally. It was not even intentional. It was just the point cost and the flexibility between combat groups that allowed that to happen, and we were fine with that. But considering, the usual rumor, Corvus Belli is to make this a massive scale game, not going to happen, absolutely. Not intention of that. We prefer to have different roles of miniatures, so people must buy different miniatures because they cover a different role in the battlefield. That makes much more sense to us than suddenly making squad games with, we don't see that happening with Infinity. Another question, how are tax factoring into development plans for the future? We are still at the beginning of 2019. The truth is that I still have not yet seen any fancy tag design for this year yet, but we are still right in January, so we will see, okay? Because it's lovely always to arrive to Gen Con with a fancy super design. That usually works in media, okay? We will see. Will armies like Morat, Sasvasti get further support, or is there a tipping point internally when support for a range is no longer viable? Okay, good question. Several armies will be unlocked, like Ramata's Force, for example. Some other armies will be upgraded and resculpted, like Sasvasti, okay? Some other unexpected armies will happen, okay? Some secrets that we still have going on with that. But the Corvus Belli criteria regarding this depends on many different points, okay? Sometimes it's SKU reduction, sometimes it's game balance, sometimes it's sales numbers, sometimes it's faction popularity, okay? It's not just one single fact, okay? Depends on many things. Corvus Belli has this concern about we want all factions to be equally popular, and when one faction goes down, in tournaments, in sales numbers, in whatever, we care about it, okay? So it's kind of a constant chart on who is number one and who is at the bottom of that list that we are checking. That is the criteria that we have. For further publications on written material, can we expect novels, audiobooks, on other media to help build the lore and Infinity narrative buy-in of the Infinity universe? Well, I can tell you, there is a new book coming, okay? A book that is supposed to end the trilogy that began with Uprising, okay? Third Offensive, and that new book, okay? That we're aiming to Adepticon to arrive with a new book, okay? Is the book that is supposed to unlock, like 5 new armies, okay? It's the book that has to bring, the book that has to bring what you are waiting for, okay? The Shasvastis, for example, Rama Task Force, those are pretty obvious, okay? Apart from that, there's a project for a manga happening, okay? Another manga like Outrage. If you haven't read the manga already, buy it, read it. It's one of the best things Corpus Belli has ever done, okay? And we're trying to make another one. When will we see a Securitate with Feuerbach? Definitely not in 2019, because in the schedule there are more fancy things happening, like the Somnautica or the Pope Tactica. So in what we have scheduled right now in 2019, not happening. What is the most heartwarming story or encounter you have with a player, worker or fan? Okay, well, I have tons of stories of great interaction. I enjoy going to the USA a lot. Last Gen Con, some people got me into a lovely garden and we had barbecue. I mean, plenty of stories. I miss Colorado so much. I have great time in Colorado. I mean, I cannot just choose one of those stories. People, every time I go to the USA, is so polite and so lovely with me that I cannot choose. I love you all, guys, really. Las Vegas, oh my God, you're in Las Vegas. Have tacos there, I mean, yeah. Assassins Baran and Bakunin will be out of production after Third Offensive Part 2? No. Assassin Baran, I think that the question is Assassin Baran going to be discontinued? Is Bakunin going to be discontinued? Absolutely no. Another question, will Bakunin get access to additional fireteam options in the next book? Yeah, I'm afraid no. Unsatisfying answer here. Bakunin is not getting a Redux list in the next book, as far as I'm aware. Next question, was Pano a mistake or not? Yes, it is. Pano is a mess and they do not deserve to be number one. That place is for glorious Yuqing and nothing else. Will we getting more closed army lists, okay, CBLs? Definitely not happening in 2019 because you are getting new brand armies, absolutely very well made armies, not just closed list, okay? Presuming Rama is on its way soon, that's correct. Is Canad sectorial in the wars at all right now? Sir, first of all, you have to admit you have an addiction, okay? We have not yet delivered Rama Task Force, okay? And you are already asking for Canad Gapkar sectorial army. Please wait until you enjoy Rama Task Force and you can make super fire teams with Tani Mansuri and fully build lists and enjoy them, and then you can ask for Canad sectorial, okay? But this kind of level of this is the news and I already chew them and swallow them and I want the next wave of news. The world doesn't work like this, okay? Because it's incredible to deliver an Infinity Theme week and the next Monday people is, what is the next thing? And it's like, what? We need time in order to make the stuff happen. Next question. How often do you play Infinity? For more than 10 years it was a weekly match. Now that has become Aristeia to me. I play weekly Aristeia. I want to come back to Infinity, but you know, time is limited. With the introduction of the Buran initiative from the Wotan campaign into the official source material in Third Offensive, will we see other background developments coming from player contributions in the campaigns, such as factions are allying with others? Yes, you will. During the current 2019 ITS season, there will be an event and there will be some evolving timeline and some plot twist and things happening, and the players' results in the tournaments will influence the fluff in a certain way and will unlock contents, and that is surprises to come. But yes, interaction between players and the fluff will happen again because we know people like this and it's a fun way to share the creative space for everybody. Are degenerate Western video games like Fortnite banned in Yuqing? Absolutely, because in Yuqing we play PlayerUnknown's Battleground, PUBG, because China number one. Absolutely. Fortnite has totally no. Moving on. Is there any plans to add more non-aligned armies? Yes. In fact, there are more mercenary companies yet to come. They have been mentioned in the fluff, like the Foreign Company, and those will have their moment during 2018, and some others are surprised. So wait for it to happen. There are some great news waiting to happen regarding mercenaries and online armies. Just wait for the right moment of the year. Tortilla con o sin cebolla, Spanish omelette, Spanish tortilla, with or without onion. That's the question.
Cebolla.
Spanish omelette has to be with onion, potatoes and eggs. Okay, has to be, when you cut it, it has to have liquid inside. It has not. You have to just make it in order for the exterior of the omelette have a little skin, but the interior has to have liquid. Okay, that is and with onion. That is the proper way to do.
Tortilla con pajita se llama.
Yeah, that is the proper Spanish tortilla. I've seen videos in YouTube of people saying that they're making a Spanish tortilla. If it's not a Spanish person with onion making a tortilla that has the egg, I mean, the Australians get crazy with the potato scallops and the potato cakes. For Spaniards, you will see the strongest opinion about tortilla. It's like for Texas barbecue. The Texans, it's like that, okay? So, with onion, absolutely. Can we get a weapons and or equipment spruce? No, we cannot. Corvus Belli back in the day made their maths, and we decided it's not profitable, okay? And we cannot, and it's not our business model. Yes, I know, but we made our numbers, okay? And this is a evil company seeking for profit, okay? Is there, another question. Is there any particular unit, miniature, piece of art, special rule that CB is particularly proud of from 2018 and why? For me, I love the miniature of the Chaser, okay, the new 3D model Chaser. I like because to me it's a 5 out of 5 in every single aspect. The body language, the detail, the sculpture, the way that it was a Chaser, which is super useful for Ariadnas, and it's also a good way to say bye to Merovingians, okay, with a lovely last miniature. For me, it was like one of the best things happening in 2018, and it's just a silly blister, a Silhouette 2 miniature. Doesn't have to be so big. The longer you work on a project, the more difficult and exhausting it becomes. What do your CV staff do to stay relaxed, optimistic, and excited about creating new products and material for Infinity? 2 words: play Aristeia. He's laughing. Developing Aristeia and playing Aristeia and keep on expanding Aristeia is such a steam valve for all the Corvus Belli team, okay, because it's such a new creative spot where everybody can give ideas and provide feedback and enjoy and understand, because it's a much more simple game. It's totally the most relaxing thing that we have here in Corvus Belli, and we love it. We love Aristeia. What is the most fun part of Carlos' workway? What is the least fun part? The most fun part is to go to the USA and enjoy the feedback of American players in there. And the worst part is when you are concept designing one single character and you stay all the week making 5-6 versions of it, and suddenly they reject it, and all the work that you have done means nothing. That is the worst part, and happen, and it's frustrating. And finally, some previews, exclusive previews for you Las Vegas fans, okay? Here we come. What do we have for you? Tunguska players, here is the Nautica. Yeah! This is the concept design from the Nautica. Check it out. Okay, this is the bike, and this is the robot, and this is the pilot. So, happening in 2018, that bike will magically transform into a robot, and we're also making some lovely artwork for that to happen. So, yeah, that is for you. Only you can see these images, Las Vegas fans. This has been the Q&A for Las Vegas Open. Thank you everyone, thank you Joel Traveler. Hope to see you, to visit you Las Vegas one of these days again and enjoy some tacos. I'm glad to be here with you digitally. Have fun, good luck with the dice. Bye. Bright lights, see they're gonna set my soul, they're gonna set my soul on fire. No tenemos los derechos de la canción, ¿no? Ok.